Well, I've just come out of the tube station and this is my first view of the Sagrida Familia, this great Gaudi masterpiece which is still in the throes of being built. It is a truly amazing sight. You can't stop smiling when you look at it. It's an amazing place. This is the older front of the church. It is incredibly ornate. And it's completely sold out today and for most of tomorrow apparently. You need to buy a ticket online well in advance to get in here.
Tiene un piso, ¿no?
It's really difficult to grasp how anyone could have designed it. It's quite difficult to wrap your brain around it altogether, to be honest. No wonder it's taken so long to build. And it won't be finished until 2027 apparently. See, maybe not exactly running out of money, but running short of money, so the building has to slow down. What it's like inside, I know. It must be absolutely magnificent. And I've got to wait half an hour before I can get in. Well, I've seen some wonderful buildings in my time. My goodness, it takes a biscuit. It is absolutely magnificent. You can see from here how it's made of concrete and then stone clad. Beautiful stonework. Every now and then you get a splash of colour. This is the way in. Stunning. It's the only word really to describe it. And this is the first impression you get when you come in. Beautiful stained glass. Casting wonderful light everywhere. Imaginative columns. Just look at that ceiling up there. Rose window right at the top. It is vast inside. Red, orange and yellows, occasional splash of blue, and then you go along to that end and it's more green. On the other side the glass is blue, greens and yellows. The camera just cannot do justice to these stained glass windows. They're vast. And behind me the orange and red ones with the light shining through. The light is just too bright. So you just have to get what you get. Well, that's a bit better. You cast these wonderful colours on the floor. And this is the altar with a canopy. It's quite small, but beautifully done. Beneath it are the sort of the organ cases, I assume. Well, I thought the outside was spectacular, but when you come in, it's just beyond belief. Stunning. Oh, I keep saying the word stunning, but it is. It's absolutely amazing place.
Mais voilà, toi quand tu plus rien.
Reds and oranges, greens and blues, and eventually that wonderful blue rose window at the very top.
Ouais.
Colours of the stained glass reflecting in the stainless steel pipes of the organ case. That's lovely. A fabulous spiral staircase. I just don't know how you conceive of something like this, let alone build it. And this is the other end from the altar. And such detail inside. This is the bottom of one of the pillars. This is polished granite. And as you go up, it's etched or treated so that you get this sort of matte effect. And it differs all the way up. And the guy sitting at this end, he looks like Darth Vader. I don't know who he is. This is a gift from the Philippines. Sort of huge clamshell for holding water. Massive doors. It has all kind of languages on.
Ça veut dire quoi, pardonnez-nous les enfants? T'aimes ça, mon chéri? T'as vu? On a fait la bataille, il a parlé ou celui qui nous a offensés?
fabulous rose window there. Depth of the lettering there. How thick it is. Now above the door it continues. Some parts a bit of polished. I think they were the inspiration for the Darth Vaders in Star Wars, these two, eh?
T'as pas mal à la langue? Aux yeux?
Well, there don't seem to be many happy souls here. He looks possibly grim. Not to mention him. I don't know who that hooded figure is. He's not a very happy soul either. He looks absolutely gaunt. The colours there reflected on those pillars, the green from that stained glass just round the corner. Everybody's looking upwards. The whole columns direct your eyes upwards, and the stained glass directs your eyes upwards. We're in the middle of the floor here. There's this paving, and I've asked 4 of the guides what it's about. Not one of them knows. It's right in the centre, in front of the altar, and right below the sort of highest point of the nave. So it must be something quite significant. There's some quite exquisite detail. Ignore the strip light. Watch the microphone. Ignore the microphone. We just look at this lectern. This white marble. And that other polished marble and some inscription on it. Beautifully carved. And polished. And underneath the main church is a crypt. with a museum which and this separate little chapel or little church underneath. There is a museum which explains how Gaudi conceived of it. Unfortunately, it's not open till 6 o'clock. It's open from 6 till 8. So I won't be able to get to it. So I'm halfway up the towers now, and just a little bridge between the two. And you get the close-ups of these coloured objects, for want of a better word. And indeed some of the construction work going on. And this is a close-up of the structure with the doves and the cross, which you can see from the ground. And there's a view over the city. It's quite cloudy, which is quite nice actually, but you don't get the nice walking about, but you don't get that light and shade, that nice contrast which we had in Cordoba and Seville and Madrid for that matter. More close-ups of these structures. That was quite bizarre. Working on one there behind the screen.
Una locura. ¿Qué? Acá empezó el paseo. A la salida del ascensor.
Y le podemos preguntar a la chica.
Los balcones. ¿Eh?
And as you climb down, you get this view of the inside of the tower. Noisy kids counting the steps. All this to look at, and all they want to do is count how many steps it is. All this wonderful detail. There's a little balcony here. If you haven't got a head for heights, you don't want to venture out under it. Yeah, a long way up here. And then there is the spiral staircase you come to at the end, which goes all the way down there. Probably miles and miles and miles. Can't even see the bottom. And that is the view looking up from the bottom. It's a long way. And it looks so bad from here, back when you're looking down from the top, and there's no rail on the inside. It's a hell of a drop.